Hey everybody, it's Lillian. I hope that you are doing well. If it's your first time stopping by my channel, hey, and if it's not your first time, if you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for stopping by my channel again. Today I have all of these items that I picked up from Sephora during the sale. So if you're interested to see what I have, please stick around.
There's so much about me, more than the eye can see, but I'm so glad to be no one to me.
Now, throughout this channel, you're going to see a few things. You're going to see beauty, lifestyle, fragrances, and fashion. So if that's something that you think you'd be interested in, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go ahead and comment down below, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified anytime I have an upload. And of course, I want you to make sure that you thumbs up this video. All right. So I just got from Sephora. And if you're familiar with Sephora, then you already know that Sephora just started a sale for rouge, and I'll put all the information in the description box and as well as on the screen so that you can tell if you are a rouge person. Then that means that you could have started your sale on yesterday. You could have started purchasing and you could get 20% off. Then there's 15 and then there is 10 for Beauty Insider. Whatever you do, if you shop at Sephora, there is no reason why you should not be able to get at least the 10% off. Okay, so just sign up, give your email address, things like that, and you'll be able to at least be a Beauty Insider. Okay, so if you're familiar with this sale though, this is definitely the video for you. As you know, I absolutely love Sephora because there are a lot of designer type or high-end type products that I like to get, and I purchased some items that I really that I'm used to using, that I've used quite a bit. And then there are some items that I'm kind of new to. Okay, so we're going to have a mixture of them. Some items I already have on and I'm just trying them out and all of that. So let's get into it. All right. Let's first of all start with hair. I don't usually get a lot of products from Sephora for my hair, but I decided this time, let me go ahead, splurge a little bit, because this summer I'm planning on, after I take my braids down, but I'm planning on wearing my hair just a little bit more. My hair, I'm going to wear my hair out. So what I did is I got this blow dryer, and I've seen many people talk about it before. So I just decided, let me go ahead and get it. This is the blow dryer. This is the item that broke my bag. So I'm not able to show you my bag. It is torn all up, but I was still able to get this into it and get it into the car. Okay. So what I have, this is by Amika. I'm not familiar with this brand other than just seeing the items in Sephora. So I was glad to go ahead and get it. I wanted to have a blow dryer that would kind of help me to detangle a little bit, also get my hair as straight as possible before I start putting the flat iron through it. Okay, so that's why I decided to get something like this. I do have a good blow dryer that I picked up from Sally's a few years ago, and it works really, really well. The only thing is with it, the comb that comes with it, I think I probably used it for the first 3 months and that was it. But the comb that comes with it, and the little cone shaped thing that comes on there, I don't really like to kind of chase my hair with a brush while I'm blow drying. So I decided, but on here I do see that you have, of course, the power button, the fan, that's probably just like your regular cool, and then or maybe light, high, and maybe cool right here. I'm not really sure. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that just for a moment. But that's all that's at the bottom. There is a lock and unlock device here or something. So I don't know what it's used for. I'm just letting you guys know what I purchased, but hopefully this will help to straighten my hair just a little bit more so that my silk press will be nice and neat during the summer. And also my daughter, she wants to get her first silk press. So we're going to see if this will be good for the both of us. Here's an item that I really like that I've used before, and I think every sale I get it. But this is the Shisedo facial cotton swab things. I absolutely love these. When I use toners and things like that, I love to use these from Shisedo. I don't care if you go to Walgreens, Walmart, wherever, and you get those cotton rounds. It is nothing like these. And these really don't cost a lot. They're not even $15, right? I think they're like maybe more like $10 or $12. Plus you get the 20% off. So every time the sale comes around, for some reason, I always walk in and get this, or I always order these. In this pack, it is 165 sheets. And I just really love them because they are so soft. They, of course, absorb whatever I'm trying to put on them. And then you know, you can just go from there. So I really like these if you are looking for, and some of you may not even think you need them, but trust me, if you don't want to get the 165, you don't. You don't have to. There's another pack that comes like in a smaller size and it's like $5, y'all. Try it. Get the 20% off, or the 15 or the 10 or whatever. Get it and just try it, because $5 is not a lot to be able to get a coupon or get a discount on top of that, and then be able to have something that's really luxurious for your skin. So go ahead and try it. Let me know what you think. Since we're talking about skincare, I took everything out of the box, but since we're talking about skincare, I wanted to begin to really start paying some closer attention to my skin, especially up underneath my chin. For some reason, when I get those little bitty hairs, I'm always the person that will sit and pick, or I'll try to start plucking, or I'll get it waxed or something. Okay. So what I decided, I said, let me start getting some skincare that is going to really, really help with the dark spots and all of that. So I picked up, this is by Glow Recipe, and it's Watermelon Glow. This is PHA plus BHA, and it's a pore tightener toner. This has a lot of qualities. It's going to help with tightening up my skin. It's also going to help with those dark spots and everything like that. I've never used the PHA and BHA, not really sure of all of that, but I do know that those two ingredients actually do help with uneven tone and all of that. So I decided, let me go ahead and pick this one up and see if this is going to help at least a little bit with those dark spots, okay? Another item I picked up, this is very similar to that other one, but this is by Paula's Choice. This is a 2% BHA. It's liquid exfoliant. It has salicylic acid in it. It exfoliates the skin, unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores, smooths an even skin tone, and it's lightweight, it's liquid, and it absorbs very quickly. So this is what I picked up. I tried to get the mini size to just try it out online. The mini size, of course, is all sold out online. I don't know if it's back on there, but I'm telling you, as soon as the sale hit, I think I went online maybe at about 5 a.m. or so. I went through, purchased all my stuff and all of that. I was waiting to go into the store, and I'm telling you, it's like they didn't even get my order. So I had to walk around the store, pick up everything, cancel that order online. It was just so much, but so many people were trying to get their items because the sale started for them. So just know that. Don't try to wait till the last minute, because a lot of the items that you usually are used to getting or that you really want to try out may be gone, okay? Like this one. So I had to get the regular size. This is 4 fluid ounces. I think the other one was maybe less than 1 fluid ounce. So I did pick this up. Hopefully this is going to, like I said, help my skin to be nice and even and all of that. So I'm looking forward to trying this one as well. Since we're still on skincare, let's continue, okay? So for the last few sales, I've been picking up that green tea face wash or cleanser or whatever, and I decided, let me try something else, because I have been having some breakouts, and I said I don't want to keep having these breakouts and then they turn into these dark marks, right? And so what I decided is, I said, let me just get something nice and cheap that I know usually works for my skin. This is the Inkey list. This is a cleanser. It's a salicylic acid cleanser. It's supposed to help with acne. So I just picked this up. I promise you this was probably like maybe $7 to $11. Right. Plus your discount. Okay. So I picked this one up and I just decided, let me just try to get this acne under control. I don't know where it's coming from, but all of a sudden I've got more acne than I've had in a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and try this. And I haven't done anything different with like washing my brushes. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so I decided to get this. We're going to see if this works out a little bit better than that green tea facial cleanser that I was using. So we're going to see how this one works and I'll let you guys know. 2 more facial products and then we're going to get into the makeup. Okay. So I decided the best way to get my makeup off has been in the past. I would use like a facial wipe. I would use some of that water. I would even use coconut oil to try to get my makeup off sometimes. But before I knew it, it would be late at night. I wouldn't feel like washing my face. So I would get that face wipe and then I was done and I would go to sleep. And then I'd wake up and there goes that acne, right? So what I would do is I did find, I think in the last sale, I think it was by Belief, I found this melting, it's like a melting cleansing balm. So what I did is I said, why not try Sephora's? Sephora has one and it's a melting cleansing balm. That's the one I got. Okay. And it's an algae extract in it and it'll cleanse and balance your skin. Oh, the top is still on. Let me see if I can open it just a little bit so we can get in here. Yeah. Doesn't have a smell at all. I don't smell a fragrance. What I am smelling is something like some emollient, almost like Vaseline. Yeah. This is almost like a petroleum jelly type smell, just a little bit. But as you can see, it's blue there and it really feels good. But what you do is you can use maybe that face wipe or that makeup wipe and then go in with this and just get your makeup all off. I decided why spend a whole lot on something like this? Let me go ahead and get 30% off of this one, this Sephora brand. And I think may have been originally like maybe $12 or something like that. Plus your 30% off. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I decided I really needed this. This is a cleansing balm. Once you have washed your face, once you have cleaned your face, you got all your makeup on and you have all your makeup off and all that, why not go into a eye brightening cream? I have this one, this cream. This is also from the Sephora brand. It has hyaluronic acid in it. And it's just this small little, put that box over there. It's just this small little eye cream. I think that now that I'm a 30-something, I am going to start using an eye cream more than I had been. It would be like sometimes I would think about it and sometimes I wouldn't. So I'm going to try my best to start getting into using an eye cream. Oh, it's a nice cream though. It is nice and creamy. And I just decided it's unscented, but you can use it in the morning and in the evening, when you wake up and before you go to bed. So I just decided, let me get something that's gonna kind of brighten a little bit, because as you know, if you know anything about me, if this is not your first time seeing me, then you know I like it nice and bright up under my eyes. So we're going to try this and I'll let you know how it works for me. Some of these items I'm going to have to try kind of regularly so we can see how they're working. But this is just an eye cream from the Sephora brand. I have a few products that are kind of right there in the middle, right? So it's not quite skincare, but it's not really makeup. And what I decided is I said, I am so tired of my face always being oily, looking oily. So what I decided to do was get something simple. These are just blotting papers. As you can see, it has Sephora right there at the top. Just your little blotting strips. I love using blotting strips, but for some reason I forget them, or I don't know where they are, or I don't use them. And then I'm like, I should have put something on my face, or I should have. And what I'll do is I'll go back into powder and then my powder's gross. I don't want to do that. Okay. So I really want to make sure that I'm taking care of my skin. And the way that I'm going to do that is by using some blotting strips. As I feel oily, now I don't want my skin to be so matte to where it's like ridiculous. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I know that I am going to use these. And I only bought one. It's $4, y'all. No discount, none of that. It's $4 for 100 sheets. I may have to get a few more. So anyway, I love using these. I used to use these all the time, but I decided now let me go ahead and get some. So I got this for $4 plus 30% off. That's like little or nothing. I'm going to be honest, this is probably going to be like part one. I'm going to try my best to keep it down, but this is going to be a part one for sure, because there were a few things that I didn't see in the store that I have in my basket. But what I did is I decided, let me go ahead and get 2 brushes. If you know anything about Sephora's brushes, you know that Sephora has amazing brushes. I would put these brushes next to Sigma brushes. I would put these brushes next to Morphe's brushes. I would put them next to Real Techniques, Elf's brushes, all of those brushes. If you want a real professional brush, you can definitely get them through Sephora and Sephora's brand. So this one is, this brush is $99, and I'm just gonna rip it open and show it to you really fast. All right, this blush is for blush. You can use it with liquids, creams, powders, sticks, all of that, which I do have. I have some liquids, I have some creams, I have some powders, of course, and I have sticks for blush. So if you're looking for a good pro blush, then a blush brush, then you might want to go ahead and get this one. What I like about it is that it's a little dense here. It's kind of dense, but of course it will brush the product on you beautifully. So I like that it's nice and squeezed here. It's not like big, and so you can really go in and get a defined coverage with your blush. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. I'm not even going to put it back away, but I am looking forward to trying this out as I put on some of the blushes that I have. Next brush that I have, this one is $70. That other one was $99. This one is $70. And this is a pro brush. This is for foundation. And so it's nice and dense. It's nice and dense. This is the kind of brush that I think that I will probably really like, especially if I have cream. If I'm using a stick or if I'm using a cream type foundation, I'm positive, just by feeling it, I'm positive that the application will be flawless. I can just feel it. I can feel it. Nice and weighty. I can feel it. I know that this will get the job done, and it will look really good. So I'm looking forward to using this brush. Of course, you can still use it for liquids. You can use it for creams. You can use it for stick foundation, all of that. But I know that it will come out really well with creams and sticks. And I'm sure liquid as well. I'm sure that this will be exactly what I need. Most of the foundations that I use, I like to use them rather than concealer for like all of my dark spots and stuff like this. So using something like this and going in over the product and going over it and getting into the product again and going over it, it's not going to be streaky. You know what I'm saying? I know that this brush is going to help me to be able to do that. So yeah, it's going to be right. I can already feel it. All right, let's move on to some other products. I don't know what is going on, but it's like maybe I feel like I'm darker than I really am, or I keep making these mistakes with getting these foundations. This one is Makeup by Mario. This is the Surreal Skin Foundation. I have it in 26N. It's a little dark. I feel like it's a little dark for me, but the finish is second to none. So if you have this foundation, I say make sure it's in your shade, but you have the best foundation ever. If you have oily combination oily skin, then I'm sure that this is a great addition to your makeup kit. So if you haven't tried this, you need to try it. This is the best time to do it to get that money off, okay? Another one that I picked up yesterday, I picked up this. This is by Sephora. It's Best Skin Ever, and I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this foundation. So I decided, I went online to try to do the color match, and y'all, that can be kind of dangerous because what you think works for you, or they'll say it's kind of close, sometimes it's just not going to work. So I haven't tried it yet, but I am looking forward to it. The color that I got was 53.5 in. I have natural undertones, so that's why I keep getting in. You'll probably hear in more than anything from me if we're talking about foundation. But hopefully this Best Skin Ever, a lot of people have been talking about it, so I just decided, let me go ahead and get it so that I can use it. This will probably be one of those everyday type foundations, okay? So I look forward to using it, and I'll let you know how it works. This is somewhat of a repeat buy because I love the Too Faced Born This Way. This is the 24-hour. This is in Tiramisu. This shade is beautiful on me. It really works. It's perfect for me. But what I did when I went into the store, and I should have paid attention at how small the box was, I picked up this one. This is the same thing, Too Faced Born This Way, but this one is a little different. This one has oil-free, oil-controlling, waterproof, transfer-resistant. This is just tiramisu and looks like it's just a regular, buildable, medium coverage. So you already know what I'm going to have to do, right? You know that this one is going back, and I'm going to get, this is an empty. I'm going to go back and get this one because this is the one that I absolutely loved. I don't know about 24-hour. I don't know about transfer resistant. I'm not really sure about that. But what it does do is it does help with my oil control. It does stay matte pretty much all day. Those kind of things. And that's something that I need to happen, right? So they are both, they both cost the same. They both have 1 fluid ounce, but this one is just a little bit different. I think the coverage, the coverage and all of that is different. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to take this one back. I have not used it or anything. I haven't even squirted it. None of that. But as soon as I took it out the box, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to go back and get this one. So it'll really pretty much be a repeat buy for me. I spent so much time looking for items that I didn't really try the colors myself. And that's something that I really should have done. I should have taken my time to try the shades out for myself, because here's another foundation that I purchased, and this foundation is KVD. It's KVD Good Apple foundation. I really like the packaging and all of that, but I tried it. I have it on today, and it's a little dark for me. So what I said was, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this one back and get another foundation. I'm going to get it in another shade. I bought it in deep. This is deep 082, deep 82. So I'm going to try maybe deep 80, but I think 80 may be warm. Then there's 78 that may have the neutral. So we're going to see. I'm going to have to just play around with it and all of that. I don't want my money back. I just want to make sure that I have a product that I can use. If I have a product that I can use, I'm going to make sure that I use it. Just like with this Mario, the Mario was just a little dark, but as you can see, this one is even darker. This one is even darker. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to take this one back. It's a few shades too dark for me. So I'm going to take this one back, and hopefully I'll be able to give you a real review. This KVD, however, is in no way as good as this one. Okay. The coverage is not the same. Of course, it's buildable. They say, everybody says that it's buildable. But this Mario, it puts all the other ones, it makes me not want to buy any more foundation. So we'll see. I want to give this a fair shot, but I can't give it a fair shot with it being too dark for me, because as soon as I put it on, I was turned off. So I'm going to try it again. We'll see, and I'll let you know how it works. Okay, so here we are in the middle of the video, and I want to know if you've tried any of these products that I've been talking about. I've been talking about skincare. I had a blow dryer, some other things. I want to know, have you tried any of the items that I've already talked about, or are you adding them to your cart? Let me know down in the comments, okay? Let's continue with the video. makeup has a way of, well, companies have a way of putting out products. Some of them you need and some of them you don't. I just realized that I went into Sephora and I purchased another one of these micro smooth powders, but I didn't realize that I already had one, a micro smooth powder that I haven't used. So I hadn't used this one yet. I just used it for the first time today. And now, I mean, it was almost like it was a reminder as to why I used this. It was a lot of times that I would use this to set my foundation or to set my face. And I used a really expensive or a really, really professional, a foundation. And this did the trick. For years, I mean, it's been years since I purchased the MAC Studio Finish, the Studio Fix or whatever. I don't even remember the name anymore because I kept purchasing these. This is an absolutely phenomenal product. If you are looking to set your face, set your entire face, I would go with this Micro Smooth. This will set the entire face. It makes everything kind of blend together and it does so well. But I was able to show you guys this one because today was my first day using it. And I was like, I don't know what happened. I took this one, I bought this one, and usually I buy more than one. That's what it is. So I buy more than one and it's really hard to get all the way to the bottom. Okay. So I think that's what happened. I bought this one last sale or something like that. And I just put it in my drawer because I'm still using the other one. I'm still using another one. You know what I mean? So this is a product that, you can use with any foundation. This looks good with Gucci. This looks good with any foundation. It doesn't matter. It looks good with all foundations. Another item that I picked up, this is by NARS. I picked up a powder by NARS and it's called Seafront. It's a soft matte advanced perfecting powder. And I put my hands, I got a brush and I started playing with this almost immediately. I started playing with this one. This by NARS, it helps to set the face, but it's like what are they calling it? It's an advanced perfecting powder. So it's not a powder foundation. This is kind of like the same thing as your Micro Smooth. Okay. So if you're trying to set the entire face, you're trying to get the entire face set and matte or just, all of your foundation set, that's what I would go in and use this for. But I like this. I tried it yesterday. I tried to play around with it. I mean, I was taking it and play. I mean, I did the most with this. So I won't be doing that anymore because I don't want to waste any product. But I would say that you need to go ahead and get this if you're looking for something else to set your face. Okay. But don't look for it to be, because the coverage is very sheer. Don't look for this to be like a foundation powder. This is not a foundation powder. This is something that's going to set what you already have done, the foundation and everything that you put on your face. Another thing that I'm just thinking about it, another thing that I think that this would probably look good with is your skin tints. If you are looking for a good skin tint, you have a good skin tint foundation or something like that, and put this over it, I think that it will be perfect. Okay, this is my last powder product. I know it seems like I've just got all this stuff. Okay, so this is my last powder product. I saw a YouTuber use this underneath their eyes and I was like, okay, that worked. So I'm going to try it out. This is by Huda Beauty. It's called Glowish. I've never used it before, but I do see that it does have a little bit of glow. As you can see, this is light for me. This is 05 medium. And so I'm going to use this up underneath my, that little plastic piece. Hold on. All right, I'm going to use this under my eye to set my foundation, and I think it may work out. I got 05. I think I may get 06 too as well. But this is just a pressed powder. This is luminous. I believe that it's kind of luminous. It's luminous on here. So I wouldn't want it for my whole face. I'm good for my whole face. I'll continue to use something like this, or I'll continue to use something like this. But for now, I just wanted to try this out and see how well this one would do at setting my highlighter and setting the concealer underneath my eyes. So I'm going to try that. If you are familiar with my videos, if you're familiar with especially my makeup videos, then you have seen me review the Lawless One and Done mascara maybe 100 times. I love this mascara because of the brush, and I don't want to open this one. Let me see. Hold on. This is an older one that I have because I keep purchasing it all the time. Same color, Nightlife. But with this brush, as you can see down here, I have really curly lashes. My lashes, sometimes, some of them will curl. They will curl so much that they'll curl like back inside. It's crazy. So what I love about this is this wand can get the bottom lash in an amazing way. It really can. It can get that the bottom lash line really, really well. So I love using this. I use them, of course, for my top, and then I put my lashes on. But that bottom, oh yes. I mean, it gets them. I mean, it doesn't miss not one of my short little curly lashes at all. So I really love this. And as you can see, I had to purchase another one. Now with that one, I'll buy like several times a year. I don't use the same one for the whole year. I just wanted to point that out. Okay. All right. Another makeup product that I have, this is Onesize concealer. I haven't really seen anybody do anything with these. I haven't seen anyone talk about the Onesize concealer much. This is Turn Up the Base. It's Butter Silk Concealer. It's a buildable, it says that it has buildable coverage, but the color, the shade that I got is in dark 1. And so, yes, dark 1 in. And so, excuse me. And so I just wanted to make sure that I had a good concealer that I can use, and I'm going to try to put it with the Glowish. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Turn Up the Base. When I played with it in the store, it seemed to have really it had a nice applicator, nice large applicator. I think all the concealers pretty much are getting big like that. So I like that. It seemed to have, it did glide on my skin really, really nicely. I think that's the butter part they're talking about, Butter Silk concealer. It just went right on my skin, on my hand, really, really nicely. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to behave on my skin. I'll let you know. If you are a blush person, then you already know what I have in this little box. This is by Rare Beauty, and this shade is Grateful. I've been using Love. Love, as you can see, has been well loved, but it's more of an orangey type shade. And I said, it's summer. The summer is coming, so I want something nice and bright and vibrant. Okay, so I picked this one up. This is Grateful, and this one is Love. Now, I've had this one for a long time, so as you can see, it's not as clear and all of that. But as you can see, it is that orange shade, and this one is Grateful. So I decided I definitely want to use Grateful a little bit more since the flowers are beginning to bloom and all of that. So that's why I purchased this one. But if you like a nice creamy blush, if you know anything about Rare Beauty's blushes, you just dot it on and it goes. So I haven't used it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. And speaking of blush, I did pick up a blush, another blush. This is by House Labs, and I wanted to get, there's one like a Sky or something like that. I wasn't able to get it because they were out of it. So I am going to try to order that one. But I did get Watermelon Bliss. That is what I'm wearing today. I just put just a little bit of it on because I said, surely this is going to be the perfect shade. Now it does have a little bit more coral in it. It doesn't necessarily match my shirt completely because of the coral. There's more of a coral type shade in there. Let me see. I just want you to really be able to get the color. Maybe that's about as good as it's gonna get. It almost looks like it matches my shirt, but it doesn't, y'all. This is a beautiful, beautiful, vibrant shade. You have to see it. You gotta get your hands on it. Go in, look at it. It is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I just put a little bit on. A little goes a long way. Had a nice clean brush. I just went in, swiped, and I was like, whoa, okay, let me back it up a notch. Let me take it down a notch. This will put you in the mind of, you know, those Juvia's Place blushes, the Juvia's Place blushes, especially the ones like the Sahara or whatever that come in the palette, those blush palettes. You can use those and it's like, whoa, I'm telling you, this will put you in the mind of it. It is a little bit pricey, so I would go ahead and make sure that I get it on the sale. I'm not going to purchase this if I don't have a sale with it. Okay, that's just something I'm not doing. But I was very, very impressed at how pigmented they are. So if you're looking for something that is pigmented, looking for a blush that is pigmented, that is going to be there, then I think that this one, that you'll definitely enjoy this one. And I just put a little bit on because I wanted to see what it was going to do. And as you can see, it's there. It's there. You can't deny seeing that blush. So if you like something like that, I'd go in and give this one a try. Finally, moving on to some lip products. These are just some of the lip products that I've really, really wanted to get during the sale. If you are a brown girl like me and you really like having a nice brown lip liner, I didn't see any in the store and I didn't see any online for Sephora's brand. Sephora's brand, they have one color that I absolutely love. It's a little dark for me, but when I put on my other stuff with it, it looks phenomenal. It's called Molasses. So when Molasses comes back out, I always try to buy one or two of them. If it's on sale, great. If it's not on sale, that's okay too, because it's really, really nice. And then you can turn the bottom of it, and that's like your sharpener. So it's really nice. So if you get a chance to get that, make sure that you do it. Okay. Also, what I picked up, and I'm wearing it today. What I picked up is a lip stick. It's a what do you call it? Lip stain. And this one is in a really deep brown shade. And so it is the color 26. It's in the color 26. But it is a nice brown shade. And so if you can't get your hand on Molasses, then do like me. Just get you a liquid lipstick and go from there. Okay. So that's what I did even today. This is what I'm wearing today. And I think that it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a great brown shade. Of course, with the liquid lipstick, you can use it for a long period of time. So go in and get you one. It's 26. Another shade that I have, and I have several of these because I really, really like them and they work for a long time. I got two other ones. This one is in the shade 75. This one is in the shade 75. So I'll use this one for most of the rest of my lips. And then I'll use 66 to kind of go in the middle if I want something just a little brighter or just a little lighter. But these two, so I've got 26, I've got 75, and I've got 66. And I love, love, love these. Most of the time, I like pretty much the same look. I don't deviate from that look unless I want some color or something like that. And so what I have, this is the old one. This is the old one. I've got another one sitting here that I just purchased, but this one is 02. It's a plumping lip gloss by Sephora. You can never have enough of these. When you find the color that you like, or when you find the nudes or whatever that you really, really like, go ahead and stock up, because I'm telling you, they will be flying off the shelves. Okay. Another one that I just picked up, and I hadn't used this one, so I'm not really as familiar with it. This one is an Outrageous Intense. It's Outrageous Intense Lip Plumper. So this lip plumper is in the shade 02, and it's just Outrageous Intense. So I don't know the difference between the two, because I just bought another one of these, but I'm not sure what's different. Now on here, if you look really, let me just open it. If you look really, really closely, it does have somewhat of a shimmer to it. It's got a shimmer. So maybe that's the difference. I don't know. Maybe that's the difference. It's got a little shimmery top. a little shimmery color to it. Of course, it's very, very sheer, but that shimmer is there. So if you want to try that, I would try that. If you're looking to try any products, I would definitely do that. I think that's all that I purchased in this sale. This is just part one. Again, this is just part one. I'm going to be honest. I've been getting into fragrances. If you've been watching me, you know that I am so into fragrances. But lately, it's the fragrances that I've been smelling, the fragrances that I've been seeing in Sephora have not been anything that I really want. I went in and I was saying, okay, let me get all of this stuff and then I'm going to go and try the new Kayali fragrance. And I didn't even do that. For some reason, there are so many mixed reviews. I'm like, I'll smell it when I smell it. You know what I mean? So I wasn't even in a rush to smell that. I wasn't even in a rush to even try it. So maybe when I take some items back, I'll stop over in that corner or in that area and go ahead and try some of the new fragrances. But the ones that I have, I'm happy with. And I've really been starting to get into some more niche items. But I think that's all that I have for you today. I had 23 items, not a whole lot. I'm not going to get a whole bunch more, but there are some items that I really am looking forward to trying. So if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, I want you to comment down below. Let me know what items you've tried. Let me know what items you are thinking about getting. Let me know down in the comments, and I look forward to speaking to you and responding to you down in those comments. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that bell so you can be notified anytime I have an upload. And then you've got to make sure that you subscribe, okay? So that we can stay in communication together. Thank you again so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye.